Is a story that's taking over social media this noon. We're talking about a new study that links processed meats and red meat to cancer.
Eating processed meat like hot dogs or bacon could be just as dangerous as smoking cigarettes.
Eating the right foods, specifically waking up vegan.
Why the meat industry is so furious with this new study.
No hamburgers, no pizza, no ice cream. Many parents are making the decision to raise their children as strict vegans.
A protest is being held this hour.
It comes in the wake of animal rights activists.
This Holocaust is actually worse. I'm offended that we compare human Holocaust to the animal Holocaust, which is the biggest Holocaust in the history of humankind.
– 2015 was a breakout year for health, nutrition, environmental awareness, and animal compassion. Some of the biggest news came from the World Health Organization stating the link between processed meat and cancer.
Exactly, and the nitrates. So you really have to limit it. We're also talking about red meat, which was said probably causes cancer in humans. So class 2 carcinogen, also not great for you. I mean, what we're learning more and more is a plant-based diet.
600 medical pros gathered in California for a plant-based nutrition conference to discuss the power of plants. They discuss food lifestyle and the cause of virtually all chronic diseases that are plaguing the globe. 400 million fewer animals were killed last year because people decided to start eating less meat. Meat consumption has been steadily declining in the US by 10% per capita since 2007. Nearly 150 school districts nationwide, as well as 20 private schools, 100 colleges and universities, as well as 45 hospitals have now begun to introduce veggie-friendly meals. 28% of caterers polled say vegan food is the special request that they receive most often. Conferences are now being set up to teach other professionals in the industry the new trends and techniques. Research now suggests 36% of Americans are now open to plant-based eating. When asked, consumers said 35% did it for healthy food, 23% did it for animal welfare, 13% of the people did it for cleaner ingredients, 12% for weight loss, 11% for environmental responsibility, and 8% for social responsibility. And this information really highlighting and showing us the many positive reasons why people are going vegan. 100-year-old vegan heart surgeon credits diet to his longevity. He worked until the age of 95 and is still active to this day. With his mind still sharp, showing little to no signs of mental decline. When asked whether he was heart attack proof or not, he simply responded by saying, "Let's just say I'm dealing in an area in which I understand." Cowspiracy, one of the greatest documentaries ever made, finally being released on Netflix in 2015. Not only are we learning how bad animal products are on our body, but we are now learning how negative animal agriculture is on our planet. Vegan is trending on YouTube now more than ever, with more people curious about the plant-based lifestyle. One of the main reasons for the rise in popularity of vegan in 2015, without a doubt, was social media. Gary Yourofsky, one of the biggest activists, is now reaching millions of people after starting his YouTube channel. With his original lecture translated in over 30 different languages, achieving over 10 million hits, he really has made a huge impact.
We are herbivores 100% up and down. You put a 2-year-old child in a crib with a bunny rabbit and an apple, let me know when the child eats the bunny rabbit and plays with the apple.
Without a doubt, Vegan Gains, with over 30 million views in 1 year, has really shaken up the bodybuilding industry with his facts and science. Freely and Duran Rider continue reaching millions of people and are really paving the way for other vegan channels. But it doesn't stop there. There are other channels with huge followings that have begun experimenting with veganism or have gone fully vegan themselves. The Hodge twins, who have one of the biggest fitness channels on YouTube, are now eating more vegan food than ever.
You got the shredded tofu, you got the corn. Damn, this is delicious. Yeah, this is actually considered a vegan meal.
But there are also huge channels like Jack's Gap, Fun for Lewis, Bloggies that have begun to spread the vegan message. Huge beauty channels like Chick Natural and Alexandra's Girly Talks. They have gone vegan because they understand if you want to preserve your good looks, then fruits and vegetables are the way to go. Star Liam Hemsworth has gone vegan for health and because the information he has learned about the mistreatment of animals. Finally, no more Hunger Games. Arnold Schwarzenegger, after turning from movie hero to real life hero, is now battling climate change and now urges us to eat less meat.
My friend James Cameron, who is a famous director, he recommends stop eating meat and therefore we will be able to reduce this.
And do you agree with that?
Well, yeah, I think it is a good idea, but I don't think that the people buy in. I think people will buy in to maybe stop a day a week to eat meat or 2 days a week or something like that.
With so many alternative options, being a vegan has never been easier.
After doing extensive research and planning, raising Gabriel as vegan was an easy choice to make.
With all the new studies coming out urging people to live a healthier, plant-based lifestyle, the demand for vegan food has never been higher.
The WHO study says consuming around 50 grams of processed meat per day increases the risk of colon cancer by 18% and placed processed meat in the top category for cancerous substances.
As vegan options become more popular in demand, preparation is finally starting to meet distribution. The chefs and scientists back at the lab have been working very hard in trying to offer us great tasting, nutritional, plant-based options. Having so many great tasting vegan options at a fraction of the impact on the environment, as well as knowing that not one animal has to suffer, truly these are meals that everybody can enjoy. For the first time ever, vegan eggs now being mass-produced can be scrambled, baked, or even made into a quiche. A teen raised $3 million for his line of vegan protein bars. Huge companies like Quorn, Starbucks, and Ben & Jerry's are now offering vegan alternatives to their product line. First vegan fast food chain is opening up in San Diego, offering burgers, onion rings, chicken burgers with mayo, wraps, and chicken fingers. With 26 vegan ingredient options, Taco Bell becomes the first quick-serve restaurant to offer vegan items certified under the American Vegetarian Association. Vegan cream cheese is now ready for your morning bagels. Hampton Creek, a vegan company, saved nearly 1.4 billion gallons of water in just 1 year. With all the droughts and water shortages happening around the world, saving water is more important now than it has ever been. Data clearly shows that vegan products are going mainstream, showing consumers are seeking cleaner, healthier foods. PETA names top 5 vegetarian-friendly NBA arenas, having options like veggie burgers and bruschetta curry hummus combos. After being inspired by the vegan diet herself, Beyoncé has launched a 22-day vegan challenge, as well as having a meal service to encourage others to switch to a plant-based lifestyle, based on the idea that it takes 21 days to break a habit. 2015 was a huge year for vegan athletes, fundamentally changing how we look at protein and achieve optimal athletic performance. Patrick Baboumain, vegan powerhouse, broke the world record in the yoke walk, carried 1,200 pounds for over 10 meters. NFL player David Carter, a 300-pound vegan monster, accepts Outstanding Vegan Athletic Award.
Now I've been vegan for a long time, since I was about 18, 17 years old.
A UFC fighter, Nate Diaz, who has been away from the sport for 2 years, comes back and demolishes a top 5 opponent, showing he is staying sharp on a vegan diet.
I could eat as much as I want and lose weight.
But he's not the only one. UFC heavyweight Super Samoan Mark Hunt switches to a vegan diet after watching an animal cruelty video. And we want to point out here that he faced an opponent last year not vegan and had a 5-round war. This year, he fought the same opponent, knocked him out in the first round. Vegan beef team wins national bodybuilding competition, winning a team trophy, numerous first and second places, as well as 2 members of the team won their pro bodybuilding cards. Vegan ultramarathoner Scott Jurek breaks Appalachian record. Keeping in mind that he is 41 years of age and this track is 2,189 miles long, it took him 46 days and 11 hours, breaking the old record by 3 hours, and he went on to saying that this run was his masterpiece. Pro Irish golfer says vegan diet helps his game. He says he has a lot more energy on the course and feels healthier overall. Top snooker player Neil Robertson praises vegan diet. He says his concentration and endurance has improved. Tim Sheaf continues making waves in the world of athletics, a professional English free runner who is seconds away from winning UK's Ninja Warrior. Many celebrities have found their way to the vegan lifestyle over the course of 2015. They are even taking it one step further to help others transition into a healthier, more conscious lifestyle. Bollywood's biggest star, Amir Khan, has gone vegan. The star was about to turn 50 years old after his wife, who has been vegan for 7 years, showed him a video on YouTube showing the common fatal diseases and how to prevent them.
This is an intelligent animal, and having a pig, my pig is extremely more intelligent. My dogs still poop on the floor, and they're all like 10. I've never had a pig accident.
Miley Cyrus is now helping to spread the vegan message after realizing how thoughtful and intelligent animals are. Riding so much momentum, plant-based food has been named top trend for 2016. 1/3 of consumers are now open to plant-based products, although other research suggests that the numbers are much higher. Market for meat alternatives expected to reach $5 billion by 2020. People often define compassion as how we treat other humans, but in 2015, we have extended this philosophy to the animals as well. People are beginning to turn down meat not only for the health reasons, but for their love for the animals as well. We are beginning to see that every being on this earth deserves life.
Hundreds took to the streets of Hollywood today to bring attention to the exploitation of animals.
I've been here since this morning. They're from a couple of different animal rights groups.
Animal activists from all around the world are demonstrating that it's not too late for any animal. Every day, animals are being rescued, rehabilitated, and released into their own natural environments. There is a clear message being sent in 2015. It would be the dramatic change in how we look at food and nutrition, how people perceive vegans and the stereotypes surrounding them. They are no longer just seen as hippies or over-aggressive animal activists. It is clear that a new message is emerging. It promotes sustainability, transparency, abundance, and equality for all. We have been searching for a solution to address the health crisis happening as well as our ever-declining environmental situation. Although the problems at one point all seem to be out of our control, right now in front of us is the solution that we can all take part in. With all this new information and the momentum we have gained from 2015, we need to keep leading the way.